Are you getting married this year, or do you know someone who's getting married? Well, planning a wedding takes a lot of time. And then there's the honeymoon. Who has time to think about that? Hi, my name is Katie, and I'm the owner of Imagine Travel. And on my channel, I talk about all things travel. Everything from my favorite tips and tricks to my favorite destination and packing tips. So if this is something that interests you, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. There is a lot to consider when planning your honeymoon. I mean, it is a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and it should be special. So today, I'm going to share some of my top honeymoon planning tips to take into consideration before you book anything. My first tip when it comes to planning your honeymoon is to communicate with each other openly about your expectations. Sharing what you both are looking for will help you narrow down many things, like where to go, when you will take your honeymoon, and the types of activities you'd like to experience. Consider each other's interests and make sure your honeymoon encompasses both of your travel styles and expectations. Start having these discussions early, because ideally you should start the honeymoon planning process 8 to 12 months in advance. This will give you time to pick your destination, accommodations, and book your flights. Now, my next tip is to think about when you will travel. A lot of couples like to take their honeymoon right after the wedding, and that's great because of course you want to keep the celebration going. I do, however, recommend taking at least a day to rest and unwind after your wedding and before hopping on an early flight for your honeymoon. Also think about when peak season is for your honeymoon destination. Peak season typically means better weather, but it could also mean more expensive and more crowded. So if this is something you'd like to avoid, think about taking your honeymoon during shoulder season. And don't forget to set a budget and stick to it. The budget should include the obvious things like flights and hotels or resorts, but don't forget about transfers, travel insurance, and any special excursions that you'll want to take. Also, book things over time. Yes, it is important to book the major items right away, but save up for a few months and then circle back to booking special tours and activities. Honeymoons are all about romance, so another great tip is to plan something special to surprise your new spouse. If budget allows, plan a private candlelit dinner on the beach. You could even plan a sunrise hike. Get creative, and feel free to reach out to the resort staff or your travel agent to help you plan the surprise. Your honeymoon is a once-in-a-lifetime trip that you and your new spouse should enjoy together. What is some advice that you would offer to couples planning their honeymoon? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you're ready to start planning your honeymoon, give me a call. I'd love to help you plan a trip that exceeds your imagination. I'll see you next time.